Hello, and this is now number 5 in our video series. We do offer trailers to each of our videos, which we will be putting mainly on YouTube because of the high censorship. We cannot post our full videos. And that right there should be a question to you is, why is there so much censorship? Why can't we post our full videos there? There's something that they're trying to keep from you. There's something that they're trying to hide from you. So go to the website to get the full video. The topic for this video and discussion is on programming and enslavement. So this will be a more third-dimensional video that I'm going to be working with today. But in all videos, I'm going to be touching on both the third dimension and that fifth dimension. So the human side, the human level, and that soul level. So today we're going to go into the book and we're going to look at diagram number 1. And the tool and technique I'm going to be giving you today is going to go back to the Jinshin Jitsu technique that I know of, the Japanese healing art, and give you some more self-help on holding your fingers for specifically for fear and for trying to. And the trying to, I don't know how much I explained on that in the video number 3, but the trying to would be somebody who is trying to keep up, trying to be on time, trying to do the right thing, trying. If you use that word or words, trying to or trying, then you are going to need this extra finger holding technique. So that's again more on that third dimensional, the way of living, because we've been all sped up and moving so quickly that we're all trying to just do everything. And it's wearing us down. It's harming us again by disrupting our energy flows. And then the fear one that I'm going to help you with today, and the finger holds, again, is where we've been all along and been forced to go into all these different shifts and changes that have been fear-based. And so fear is also, I wanted to say, is fear is the lowest vibration of an emotion. So if you can help with the fear level, then your energy is already starting to come up. And that's another way to help yourself. So we got to get out of this fear mode and energy base that we've been in and living in over this, again, especially since 2020 and even till today. There's so much going on. There's so much information coming out and things that you didn't think were real, you're starting to see as you do your research and diving into the information that we're giving you, you're starting to see things differently. And that can bring up even fear and scariness and not understanding really what's going on. So again, this finger hold will be good for you. And then I'm going to attach to this one 2 papers that I found, or articles that I found. One on the Act of 1871, we've mentioned that in previous videos, as well as Operation Lockstep. And that's really prevalent to where we have been living over this last year. We are trying to give you in these videos all kinds of information to help you. So we will be giving you alternative news sources. We will be giving you, again, links and charts in each video. Please go and look at the end of each video. We will be putting in there a page that gives you a lot more information on how, again, you can do your own researching and looking into or listening to, reading different things to help you on your awakening process. Just know that I am not technical at all. So if there's hiccups with this stuff, as I try to get these videos out there, or they may not get out there in time and things like that, just be patient with me. I'm trying to do the best that I can with all of this. As you can see, this is a basic set here, and we don't have screens and digital stuff, and I honestly stay away from a lot of that because I just don't want it. I've mentioned the EMFs and technology. It just makes us go faster and think less. And I don't want that. I want to try to keep my life as simple as possible. So just be patient and know that we are doing the best that we can to help you as we go through these videos. What I'm going to be teaching and sharing with you is the information on, again, the human level. So I'm going to be teaching from the human level as well as the soul level. So the human level I've mentioned is the 3D level. And then there's the soul level, which is going into that fourth and fifth dimension. So I know these words seem crazy and not quite matching up for you yet for a lot of you. Just try to stay with me, because there is a human side to you and there is a soul side to you. And I show that in diagram 3 in the book, and I try to explain that you are 3 parts. And it's the third part, the soul, that you have not been connecting with. It's the soul part that you're not aware of that is communicating with you. And so through, again, these videos, I'm going to try to help you at your soul level and understanding, and the spiritual level, your soul level. So these are combined into each video. And so some of this you may get and some of this you may not. Just get what you can, try to digest what you can, and whatever level you're at now, you will pick up what you need to hear. That's how it all works. When you're ready to hear it, the information can come through and then you can understand it. So again, you may not understand everything, but don't worry about that. Just take in what you can and just be patient again, and know that you can rewatch these videos and you will pick up stuff down the road too that you didn't get the first time. And this awakening process is hard. I've said this before, this is not going to be an easy journey. This is difficult for everyone. It's been difficult on me. There's so much information that I've had to, look at and digest and see, and I honestly go, oh no, that can't be true. I don't want to believe that could even be true. And then I had to do my own processing. We all did on the team. And so we understand when we say we understand. There's a lot to understand through this awakening process. So don't be hard on yourself and take your time. The awakening process is a slow process. And I mentioned before that there's steps to this. And just be patient, be kind to yourself, and just know that everything's going to be okay. Even though in the midst of everything, you know how things are when you're in the midst of something and it's so hard and difficult, you can't see that there could possibly be a good side to this, a positive side to this. Well, I'm going to help you with that too, because I can see it, I can understand it, and I know that it's there. So you're going to have to maybe trust me or trust others who are telling you the same thing, or trust God, trust Jesus, trust higher powers and your angels and guides. They all know the truth. They all know where we're going. And it's this ascension process, this awakening process. This is the hard part for us. So it's going from that third dimensional thought patterns that we're used to, what we're used to in this world. And that's why I say normal. When I say normal is not coming back, because the normal is that old patterning of the third dimension. We're moving into the fourth dimension of understanding of knowledge and wisdom to get into the fifth dimension of new patterns that we're creating. So all of this is a process, and you will have to learn to have discernment. And I've said this before, discernment is a key word. You're going to have discernment with this information when you're going out there and looking. And you're going to have to see it and then take it inside, digest with it, and see if this really makes sense to you. Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? And then see what else happens. See if more information comes forward to you. If you go out and you look, you'll probably find more information. If you go onto YouTube or BitChute videos, or if you just go searching on the internet, type in these topics and see what information comes out. There's tons of people out there trying to share what they know and what they've researched, not just us. We're just part of this team of awakening, and there's many other people out there trying to do the same thing to help others. I want to share a story with you too, just on that discernment thing, because I had some health issue going on a couple years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago actually, because I don't go to the doctor very often. And I remember going into the doctor because she kept putting me on this like antibiotic medicine. It was just making me sicker and sicker. And I went into her on like my third visit, and I said, you know what, I've been doing research on the internet, and it says this, this, and this. And she got all like just bothered by that, by saying, oh, the internet. You can find anything on the internet. If it's good, bad, ugly, true. And she's right, you can. You can find anything that you want on the internet. So this is where discernment comes in. You have to go inside and decide if this resonates with you, if this seems to have some validity to it, then you have to go further with that. So again, discernment's a key word, and as you start to open up more, you'll be more open to hearing all kinds of information. I am trying to help you and show you the different forms that we've been in. The old form, as I've mentioned, is that third dimensional form. As we move into a new dimension, a new form of thinking, of thoughts, of ideals, of patterns, everything is changing. I've been saying it in every video, we're shifting. We are changing, we are transitioning as human beings, again, through our thoughts, ideals, patterns, from the 3D to the 5D. And the world is changing. I've mentioned that before. Earth's energy has already started the shifting pattern. And so we living on Earth are going to have to shift the energy vibrations. So this is again why the old form is not going to work here anymore. That's a different vibration. It's an older, lower vibration. So we're moving into a higher dimension, a higher vibration and frequency. So Earth has already been doing this. Earth's energy has been going higher and ascending. So us living here have to then start to make the shift. And I know if you're really open-minded, you're seeing a lot of this already, all the changes and all the shifts taking place. If you're still really more into that third dimension and still watching mainstream media and not really questioning anything, then a lot of this again is going to not make sense to you. You're not going to believe a lot of what we're saying. And all I can tell you is if these videos are not working for you, then it's probably not your time to start this process. You might want to wait a little longer until more becomes exposed, and it'll force you to start opening up. Then you might want to start this series then.